In the world where finance meets technology, a new player has appeared on the board. The name, Waton Financial. Yes, you heard it right. This is not your regular Wall Street debutante waltzing into the big leagues. Oh no, this is a force that promises to redefine our understanding of financial markets altogether. Now I know what's going through your mind. Another fintech startup? Really? But here's where things get interesting. Imagine, if you will, standing at the edge of an ocean as yet unexplored, ready to dive in and discover what lies beneath its vast expanse. That's exactly where we are now, with Waton Financial making its market entry. Let me paint you a picture to give you an idea just how groundbreaking this could be. You've got your typical financial entities, banks, investment firms, and they're like cities on a map, established locations that we all know and understand their workings of. Their streets and alleyways, familiar territory for most people navigating them. Waton Financial isn't just another city popping up on this map. Think more along the lines of teleportation, an instantaneous shift from one point to another without traversing the space between, defying conventional norms within an instant. But why should we care about their emergence? Well, because they threaten to turn everything we know about finance upside down, or perhaps better put, they promise to bring us into a future that until now has only existed in sci-fi novels and blockbuster movies. This isn't about disruption for disruption's sake, though. It's about evolution, about pushing boundaries, about challenging what we believe to be possible today so that tomorrow may unfold in ways previously unimaginable. You see, Waton Financial doesn't simply want to join the game. They want to change it entirely. They're not coming onto the field with just some new strategies or slightly better equipment. They're proposing an entirely different sport. They're the ones shouting, "Why play chess when we can reinvent the game?" So, my friend, as you sit there, perhaps with a cup of coffee in hand, or maybe during your commute, I invite you to delve into this narrative with me. Let's explore together what happens when an audacious newcomer steps onto the financial stage and dares to ask, WTF stock? Let's take an impartial look at Waton Financial's market entry. Not because it's simply interesting, but because it might just be one of those moments that redefine our understanding of what is possible in the world of finance. A moment where we all say, wow, so this is what the future looks like. Welcome to a journey into uncharted territories of fintech innovation. Ready? Let's dive in. Imagine this. You're casually sipping your morning coffee, scrolling through the economic news, when suddenly, boom, a headline grabs your attention. Waton Financial's market entry. The new game changer. You lean in closer, curiosity piqued. This is not just another financial institution stepping into the marketplace. It's an entity that promises to redefine our understanding of finance. Let's delve into their story. If I were to paint a picture of Waton Financial for you, it would be one of bold strokes and vibrant colors. From day one, they've been shaking up norms and breaking boundaries. Remember the buzz that swept across Wall Street during their initial public offering? They dared to set their stock price significantly higher than industry standards? Many pundits scoffed at them as unrealistic dreamers aiming for the stars with nothing but a slingshot. Yet here we are today. Those same skeptics' jaws drop as Waton Financial shares not only maintain the high IPO price, but continue to climb steadily upwards. Now, isn't that a plot twist worth watching? But let's rewind for a moment and consider what makes Waton Financial so compelling. Firstly, they've built something beyond mere products or services. They've crafted an experience, a fusion between technology and finance that truly lives up to its moniker, Fintech. Take their groundbreaking app launched last year, an amalgamation of innovative features designed with user experience at its core. It wasn't merely about transferring money or checking balances anymore. It was about managing your entire financial life from the palm of your hand. And remember how they pulled off real-time 24/7 customer service using AI bots. That was no small feat. And then there are their strategies, always several steps ahead of traditional banking systems, with every move calculated meticulously, like moves on a chessboard where they're always thinking 5 steps ahead. So yes, WTF stock isn't just an interesting headline. It's a testament to innovation and audacity in the face of skepticism. It is the embodiment of possibility, a symbol of what the future looks like in the world of finance. So, take another sip from your coffee mug as we keep watching this story unfold, because this is only the beginning. Think of Waton Financial as the new kid on the block, making a daring entrance in a playground dominated by old-timers. The financial market, like any other, thrives on change and evolution. It's an ecosystem that rewards novelty and boldness. So let's delve deeper into our discussion about this audacious contender. Picture this for a moment. You're at a poker table, holding your cards close to your chest. You've got a good hand. Maybe not the best, but certainly decent enough to make others take notice. That's exactly what Waton brings to the table with its initial public offering. This isn't some half-hearted attempt at entry. It's a confident stride into the arena, ready to challenge established norms. Let me illustrate this with an example that I find particularly fascinating. Remember how Tesla disrupted the automobile industry? A sector that was once monopolized by gasoline-fueled giants suddenly had an electric underdog turning heads. And guess what? Tesla didn't just enter the market. They transformed it. Similarly, Waton Financial is not merely entering this space. They're aiming to redefine it. Now consider another case, Amazon in retailing. They started selling books online when everyone else was busy stacking shelves in brick-and-mortar stores. No one could have predicted that this small startup would one day end up being one of those rare companies with trillion-dollar valuations. The point is simple. Groundbreaking changes often come from unexpected places. Waton Financial's advent has analogies drawn from both of these examples. Tesla's audacity and Amazon's early vision. They're stepping confidently into territory where many have faltered before, armed with innovative strategies designed for modern investors who are no longer satisfied with traditional choices. Keep this image fresh in your mind as we continue exploring WTF stock's potential impact on finance markets. They're here not just to participate, but also revolutionize the game. So, as you take another sip of your coffee, remember this. Disruption is not a threat to those who dare to innovate. It's a promise of possibilities yet unexplored. And Waton Financial seems ready to embark on this exploration. As we dive deeper into Waton Financial's market entry, it's essential to highlight the company's disruptive strategy. Picture this. You're an established player in the financial sector, and suddenly, a new entrant not only challenges your business model, but also threatens to redefine norms. That's precisely what Waton Financial is doing. They're not just another finance company. They're a game changer. Drawing parallels from history might help us understand their approach better. Remember how Netflix disrupted Blockbuster, or how Uber upturned the taxi industry. They didn't just bring a new product or service. They altered the entire landscape of their industries. Waton Financial is vying for a similar breakthrough in the financial sector. They've identified gaps in traditional banking services and are leveraging technology to bridge these divides. Their platform aims to ensure seamless transactions and personalized experiences for customers, something that most traditional banks have struggled with over time. Let me share an example that hits closer to home. Imagine you need urgent financial assistance at 2:00 a.m. on a Sunday night. Your local bank branch won't be open until Monday morning, and even then, processing your request could take days if not weeks. This gap in service is exactly what Waton Financial seeks to address, offering round-the-clock access coupled with prompt responses. And it doesn't stop there. Apart from being customer-centric, they're also challenging conventional regulations within the industry by advocating for transparent pricing structures, devoid of hidden charges or fees. Quite unheard of in an industry notorious for its complex fee systems. In essence, Waton Financial isn't just entering the market. They're doing so with dynamism and disruption at their core, ready to shake up existing norms while crafting newer ones along the way. So remember this, when you think about disruption, especially within finance, don't view it as chaos or destruction, but rather as innovation driving change forward. Because ultimately those who dare to disrupt are the ones who end up redefining the future. And Waton Financial, it seems, is aiming to do just that. So let's keep a close eye on this unfolding narrative of innovation and disruption in finance, because it's only just begun. Picture this. You're standing in front of a roulette wheel at a glitzy casino, the lights flashing and the ambient noise reaching a deafening crescendo. You've bet all your chips on black, but as the wheel slows down, it lands on red. Investing in stocks can sometimes feel like this: uncertain, unpredictable, and nerve-wracking. But imagine if you had insights that could help tip the odds in your favor. Here's where Waton Financial steps onto center stage with its revolutionary approach to finance. Waton Financial isn't just another entrant into the financial market. They are rewriting the rules of engagement. They're leveraging cutting-edge technology to offer unprecedented insights into market trends, making investing less of a gamble and more of an informed decision. This has been reflected in their stock performance, which has seen impressive growth since their initial public offering. Consider John Doe, for instance. He's not Warren Buffett or Peter Lynch. He's an everyday investor who was looking for opportunities to grow his nest egg without having to take unnecessary risks. His investment journey took him through numerous ups and downs until he discovered Waton Financial. With Waton's robust analytical tools at his disposal, John was able to make well-informed decisions that have led to steady portfolio growth. It's important, though, not to get caught up solely in success stories like John's or be swayed by Waton's soaring stock prices alone. After all, past performance is not indicative of future results. However, there is something undeniably compelling about Waton Financial's innovative approach. It represents what could potentially be a seismic shift in how we understand investing, moving away from gut feeling towards data-driven strategies. So remember, we're witnessing history here, the unfolding narrative of innovation and disruption brought by companies like Waton Financial will indelibly impact how finance operates going forward, just as sure as that roulette ball will eventually drop into a slot. And as the wheel continues to spin, we'll be right here, watching and analyzing every move in this high-stakes game of financial innovation. As this story progresses, keep your eyes on the prize, or rather Waton Financial's stock performance. It might just change how you view investing forever. As we've navigated the thrilling roller coaster ride of Waton Financial's initial market entry, you've seen the complexities and calculated risks that define this high-stakes game. From their disruptive financial innovation to the inevitable market fluctuation, every move, every decision has a direct impact on the trajectory of WTF stock. You've seen how Waton Financial masterfully straddled the line between tradition and innovation. They didn't just step onto Wall Street with a humble IPO. They entered with a thunderous roar, sending shockwaves through an industry long overdue for some serious shaking up. But it's not just about rocking the boat for spectacle's sake. No. Waton Financial's daring entrance is emblematic of their core strategy. Embrace change or be left behind by it. And isn't that something we can all learn from, as investors, entrepreneurs, or even as everyday individuals navigating uncertain times? Now let's talk numbers, because in this world, numbers are unarguable truths. They tell stories more vividly than words ever could. So far, Waton Financial's story is one of resilience. Yes, there have been dips. But remember, what goes down must come up. The stock performance has shown remarkable recovery abilities after each drop, painting a picture of steadiness amidst chaos. Yet, investing isn't simply about following trends or betting on sure things. It's about understanding potential future trajectories based on past performances and making informed decisions accordingly. Consider Waton Financial as your canvas and its stock, your paintbrushes. Remember that every stroke matters in creating your investment masterpiece. And isn't that exactly what makes investing so exciting? It's like playing chess against time itself, always trying to outsmart tomorrow using today's pieces. Remember though, stocks aren't lottery tickets. They're shares in actual businesses. When you buy WTF stocks, or any stocks, you're buying into a belief, a vision. You're placing your trust in the company's ability to navigate through stormy seas and still reach their destined shore. So here we are, at the end of our journey. An impartial look into Waton Financial's market entry. What have we learned? We've learned that investing is not just about numbers. It's about understanding the heartbeat of a company, their strategies, their values, their potential for growth. It's about connecting with their story and becoming part of it. And that's why you should keep an eye on Waton Financial, because they're not just playing the game, they're changing it. And whether you buy into WTF stocks or not, remember this moment. Remember this feeling. because next time you see another high-stakes play in this unpredictable world of finance, you'll know exactly what to look for. Remember, in investing, as in life, the only constant is change. Embrace it, learn from it, and most importantly, profit from it.